The bias going into Wednesday, August 27th. So let's run it up. So on the 4-hour time frame, we did break structure above this high right here. So we are bullish on the 4-hour time frame on NQ. And then we're gonna go and scale down to the 1 hour. So we did get a break of structure below this low, never broke structure above this high. So we are bearish. So we have a split bias. We're gonna wait for a 1 hour sweep. And it's 6:38 right now, so it's gonna either be this low or that low. And then we are within a fair value gap within here, so if we can find a 15-minute low that we sweep within this fair value gap, we will switch our bias and turn bullish. I guess there's this one, but it hasn't formed yet because this candle hasn't closed yet, so. So bearish on the 1 hour, bullish on the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so we had already swept these lows pre-market. Alright, so we can find, this will be the next low. As long as we don't invalidate that fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame, that would be fine. This is another low down here actually. Alright, so that's what we're going to be looking for, either this 15-minute sweep of liquidity here and for us to just bounce off of this, which we do have some relatively equal lows. So I'm expecting us to bounce off of this and respect it on the 1 hour time frame. And yeah, or get this 1 hour sweep of liquidity or this other sweep of liquidity. But we would be breaking structure to the downside on the 1 hour time frame. So if we were to close below that, so we'll see right now, but overall that's what we're looking at. And for ES, let's go ahead and do that for ES as well. So ES on the 4 hour time frame, we are bullish. We broke structure above this high here, cool. We never broke structure below this low. It looks like we might break it with this 4 hour candle. Again, we still have 29 minutes for us to determine that. So overall bullish on the 4 hour time frame. And bearish because we broke structure below this low right here with this candle. It never broke structure below this high nor this high, so we do have a split bias on ES as well. So we're gonna go ahead and put out these lows down here, mark out our fair value gaps. We only have one. So realistically, I'm looking for a low to get swept on the 15-minute time frame within that 1 hour fair value gap and then push to the upside. That's essentially what I'm going to be looking for. Which would be this 15-minute low down here. And if we could build an S-team within that as well, that would be great. And or if we just come up here and sweep these highs. So that's going to be what we're going to be looking for. We have a split bias on both ES and NQ. So we're going to be either way for 1 hour super liquidity or for a 15-minute low to get swept and not disrespected, and respect this 1 hour for value up on NQ. And then same shit for ES. So sweep these 15-minute lows down here since we did break below these lows and these lows on the 15-minute time frame. So get this 15-minute sweep of liquidity within that 1 hour for value gap. So come near entry, that's when I'm going to start recording again. It looks like we already swept these 15-minute lows. Hopefully we just have a reaction to the upside and we can find entry. So we'll see right now. Alright, overall no trade today. So essentially we just didn't get a sweep of liquidity on the 15-minute nor an hour low being swept. And we invalidated the 15-minute low that was here as well. So that's why the next sweep of liquidity would have been this 1 hour low. And then we did have a fair value gap that formed once that 1 hour candle closed here. And the 15-minute sweep here, as you can tell, looks like we're about to break it, but it's already 7:31, so that's past my trading time that I normally like to trade. So no entry found on NQ. ES, we never got a sweep of liquidity below these lows. We did hit these 1 hour highs, but I would want to see a break of structure to the downside, which again, it's 7:30. Just didn't get it. So overall, I did see an SMT on the form on the 15-minute time frame. I just did not find a sweep of liquidity, which is why I did not take a trade.